Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial I'll be showing you how to crochet a super cute scrunchie. It's a great little project that makes a perfect gift or just a fun accessory for yourself. This scrunchie is very beginner friendly and a great way to practice your basic crochet stitches. It only takes about 2 hours to complete. I'll be making mine with colorful stripes, but feel free to go with a single color if that suits your style better. So grab your hook and yarn and let's get started. For this project you'll need 2 colors of yarn, or you can just stick with one. You'll also need a 3mm hook, scissors, a sewing needle, and a hair tie. The one I'm using is about 7 centimeters or 2.7 inches long. If your hair tie is a different size, that's totally fine. Just be sure to adjust your stitches to fit the size of your hair tie. First up is to grab your hair tie and yarn. Take your hook and pull it through the hair tie, and then pull the yarn through like this. Then you start by making 1 chain. This is the way I make a knot, but you can also just make a regular knot if you prefer that. Then you chain 1, and then you make 90 single crochets all the way around the hair tie. If your hair tie is bigger or smaller than mine, then you need to add or subtract the single crochets so they fit the size of your hair tie. When you go along the way around the hair tie, you just have to pull it down like this to make space for all 90 single crochets. It can be a bit hard to count the single crochets. You can either count them by the stitches up here, which are very compact right now, or you can pull the stitches away from each other like this and then count for every second strand there is a single crochet. When you made your 90 single crochets, you make a slip stitch here. Then you chain 3. And then you make 2 double crochets in the first stitch here. And 1 double crochet in the next. You can pull the stitches like this to make them more visible. And then you just repeat that pattern, 2 double crochets in one stitch and then 1 in the next. You do this all the way around the circle. When you made double crochets all the way around, you need to make a slip stitch, but you have to do it with another yarn. Apparently I forgot to film this, but you have to cut the first yarn you're using, which in my case is the dark blue yarn. Put your hook through the 3rd chain here, grab the other yarn, then you pull up a loop like this, so it's a slip stitch. If you want, you can choose to turn your work and do it between every row. I just personally prefer crocheting in the same direction when I'm doing this scrunchie. Now you chain 3. Then you're gonna make 2 double crochets in the first stitch. Then make 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. And again you're gonna repeat that pattern, 2 double crochets in one stitch and then 1 in the next 3 stitches, and you do this all the way around the circle. When you're done double crochets all the way around, you're gonna cut the yarn. And then you're gonna grab the first yarn you used, insert the hook into third chain here, and then pull up a loop with the new yarn and make a slip stitch. Then chain 3. And then you're gonna make 2 double crochets in the first stitch, and then 1 double crochet in the next 5 stitches. And as the rounds before, you're again gonna repeat this pattern, 2 double crochets in 1 stitch and then 1 double crochet in the next 5 stitches. And you again do this all the way around the circle. When you've done all your double crochets in this round, you're gonna cut the yarn. And you're gonna grab the second yarn you used, insert the hook into third chain here, and then pull up a loop with the new yarn and make a slip stitch. Then you chain 1, and then you'll make 1 single crochet in every stitch all the way around the circle. When you've done this, meet me back here. When you've done your single crochets all the way around the circle, you'll make a slip stitch here, then you pull out the yarn and cut it. We're gonna sew in this yarn end so it looks like one of the stitches. You're gonna grab your needle and then you're gonna sew it like this. And lastly, you just have to weave in all your ends, and then you're finished with your scrunchie. And that's it, your scrunchie is all done. I hope you had a great time crocheting along with me. If you enjoyed this tutorial, feel free to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. I'm always open for feedback and I would love to hear your ideas for future projects too. And don't forget to subscribe for more easy and fun crochet tutorials. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.